Jason's Big Mistake. Written and illustrated by Ching. Published by KidsEdge. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Jason. Jason was 10 years old when his family moved from London to Hong Kong. Jason missed his friends and worried about making new ones. When Jason started his new school, he hoped to meet lots of friends, but nobody even said hello to him. This made Jason very sad. A few days later, Jason was alone in the canteen when he met John. John said he would be Jason's friend if Jason did what he said. Later that day, Jason saw John with a group of boys. They were arguing, and Jason did not want to speak to them, so he turned around. As he did, John shouted, "Come here, Jason." Jason turned back around, and John handed him a note. The note said, "We don't like Miley. She always tells on us. We want you to steal her lunchbox. If you don't, we will punish you." Jason was torn. He did not know what to do. He knew it was wrong to steal, but he was afraid not to do it. The next lesson passed in a blur. It was only 1 hour until lunch. As Jason was leaving his lesson, he saw Miley's lunchbox on the floor by the door. He quickly picked it up and ran out of class. Outside, John was waiting. When he saw the lunchbox, he said, "Well done," to Jason. He took the lunchbox and disappeared. Jason felt sad. He did not like what he had done. A few days later, Jason received another note. This time, it told him to fight with Marcus. Jason told John that he didn't want to, but John said, "You have to, or else." As Jason was leaving school that day, he saw Marcus. He also saw John and his friends watching him. Jason decided to push and kick Marcus. When Jason turned around, he saw his principal watching him. She looked furious. She marched right up to Jason and shouted, "Go to my office right now." Jason was very worried. He knew he was in big trouble. As Jason sat in the principal's office waiting for his parents, he knew he had made a big mistake listening to John. He felt guilty for all the bad things he had done and wished he had never listened to John. When his parents arrived, the principal explained what had happened. Jason's parents looked disappointed and asked him why he had done it. Jason told them all about John and about all the bad things he had done. He showed them the notes and told them he only did it because he was afraid. He was sorry and started to cry. The principal gave Jason a warning and told him she would deal with John and his gang. The next day, Jason apologized to Miley and Marcus. He was very happy when they forgave him. They even offered to be his friend. John and his gang were punished. Their parents were called, and the boys got warnings. The principal said, "If this happens ever again, you will not be allowed to study at this school." She gave them lots of homework and told them they had to clean the toilets for the next month. John and his friends apologized to Marcus, Miley, and Jason. They realized their behavior was bad. Moral: don't listen to other people's bad advice, especially if you are new and have no friends. The end.